I am beginning to enjoy the present state of Nigeria's democracy, where we are gradually moving towards a one-party state. It will be recalled that there were a series of promises made by APC before they took over power from Jonathan of PDP. Promises such as $1 will be exchanged for 1 naira. A liter of petrol will be sold at 45 naira per liter. There will be constant and stable power supply and no estimated bills but prepaid meters. Total eradication of insurgency, banditry, kidnapping, etc. That will give us full security, good roads, job for all graduates, total accountability and good governance, rule of law, freedom of press and complete freedom of speech, separation of power between the 3 arms of government, to mention but a few among those promises that influence the decision of the citizens to fall for the change agenda and manifesto of APC. Today, $1 is about 1,600 naira, relatively compared to less than 300 naira that the APC met it. Today, a liter of petrol is 930 naira per liter, relatively compared to 95 naira that APC met. Today, the power supply is terribly bad to the extent that the federal government budgeted $10 billion to purchase solar that will be used to power government house. Today, the National Assembly and the judiciary are both appendages of the executive arm of President Tinubu's government. Today, our level of insecurity has gone beyond imagination and gradually becoming irreparable. In my opinion, maybe all the promises made by APC could not be achieved because there were opposition parties, and the best way to achieve all these already failed promises is to coerce and hoodwink the opposition with either the threat of declaring an illegal and unconstitutional state of emergency to an opposition-controlled state, setting a toothless EFCC dog to a former governor or political appointees, etc. We all know that there is nothing that could be compared to freedom, and the fear of the EFCC is the beginning of wisdom for Okowa and others. As it is, I want to strongly believe that there is nothing with a starting point without an end, and history will always have a way of repeating itself. General Ibrahim Babangida manipulated Nigerians for years, all in the name of transforming himself from military head of state to civilian president, before he later stepped aside because of God's intervention. It will be recalled that the late General Sani Abacha in 1997-1998 formed 5 political parties and manipulated all the parties to adopt him as their sole presidential candidate. Yet, few individuals stood their ground with the truth and the masses. Alas, God's power is mightier than human imaginary power, and the result of their resoluteness is what gave birth to democracy that we have been nurturing for the past 24 years. Today, we are having a replica of General Babangida and General Sani Abacha in a self-styled and self-acclaimed pro-democracy activist trying to manipulate Nigerians into a one-party state. History will always have a way of repeating itself. I hope there won't be any excuse again to be given by President Tinubu and APC for non-performance that will give birth to stable power supply, $1 to 1 naira, petrol pump price at 45 naira per liter, all federal roads, most especially the Itaure area, Aramoko Igede Road to Ikole Omo Road, will be properly looked into if all Nigerians and all political parties could endorse Tinubu of APC as their sole presidential candidate. May God heal our land.
People of the Fountain.